Hello, my dear Gemini, and welcome to Angelic Sky Tarot. Today I'm doing your tarot forecast. I'm doing Celtic Cross for you for the month of September 2019. And together we'll look into the challenges and blessings that will arise in this month. I'm really excited to shuffle the cards and see what awaits you, my dear Geminis. So the Geminis are the people who are born between May 21st and June 20th. I hope you all having a wonderful summer and we're stepping into this first fall month. Okay, let's begin. Okay, some interesting cards for you, my dear Geminis. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a challenging month for you, but in a good way, because we know that all of the challenges are meant to make us stronger, and actors are teachers, you know. But let's see. So at the center of the situation we have, and that's you, my dear Gemini, we have Five of Wands. So Five of Wands is this energy of feeling a little bit disoriented, feeling like you are misbalanced. It's an energy of distortion, possibly having an argument with someone, possibly you know, feeling physically like something is off balance, you know, so feeling like maybe irritation, feeling inner disagreement. So something is disturbing the natural flow of energy, whether it's arguments with the people around you, disagreements, or maybe your own like inner argument. There's like something within your energies. Maybe physically you're feeling a little bit off in this month. And the cards are suggesting you the energy that is crossing you is Four of Swords, and that energy is suggesting us to rest, to not to make any quick decisions, not to defend yourself, not to reply with harsh words, you know, kind of put your sword down. Don't enter this battle. This is not your battle to fight. This is something that is temporary. You know, Five of Wands is not the end of the world. It is an argument. It is an inner misbalance, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like you know, if you lose that battle, then that's it. That's the end of you. No. But it is time for you to put that sword down, to evaluate everything in a quiet manner, to regroup, to rest, to take care of yourself, to heal, not to give in into these negative thoughts, not to give in into other people's opinions, not to worry about what other people think. You know, always go by whatever feels true and right in your heart, and wait it out. Wait that situation out. Don't give in into the conflict. And it's incredible because so far I almost had this card almost in every reading that I did so far. So in the month of September, the energies are asking us to rest, to regroup, to reevaluate, to take care of ourselves. You know, especially if we're feeling physically a little bit off, it's very important to rejuvenate in resting. So in your near past, we had Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is the energy of a person who's very frank, who's very rational, who's not afraid to speak up their mind. You know, who's bossy in a way. So you might have had an argument with a boss, or it could be your personal energy. You feel like, you know, you had to be very assertive with someone, or maybe somebody is trying to control your life. Again, it could possibly mean that some of you had to go and see a doctor or legal advice. So somebody is being influenced by other person's opinion, or somebody needs to seek some sort of counseling, or again, legal advice from someone. So Queen of Swords is very organized, you know, so it's the energy of organization, energy of action, energy of cutting all the unclear situations out of your life, you know. So it's being active, being confident. Yeah, so you had to deal with that energy of action, confidence, you know, possibly to deal with a boss, possibly to deal with your mother, with the legal aspects, you know, with maybe some again had to see a doctor, or maybe some of you had some sort of surgery, and this is why you're healing and resting in the month of September. They're recouping, and if something doesn't feel right, you will have a new solutions that are coming your way, because we have the energy of Eight of Wands, which is a fast-moving energy, and it's the base of your situation. So it's a fast-moving energy. Whatever is happening in your life, it's like quick changes, a news that comes out of nowhere, new inspiration, the answer to your problem. Somebody's coming to visit you. Maybe you will make this rash decision to visit someone else. It's an email, a phone call that you didn't expect. Maybe taking too many responsibilities upon yourself in the month of September that feel a little bit burdensome. It's travel by air. It's these sudden inspirations, flow of energy. Maybe you will feel like hot flashes or something, like this energy of fire that is approaching you really quick. Again, these sudden inspirations, sudden ideas, lots of like little things that you need to complete, little tasks, like a lot of little errands that you have to run, that you need to settle, that you need to adjust. So it's this quick energy of that keeps you kind of busy, keeps you busy and almost makes you tired. You almost have to balance out it. Almost all these tasks put you out of balance. So the cards are telling you, slow down. Do one thing at a time. Don't let that energy overwhelm you. Don't let that person who gave you all these tasks to overwhelm you. With all these things that you think you need to complete. So in your mind, you feel like you won the fight. You are the right. You're the leader. Your opinion is right, and whoever caused you grief, had to leave your life. You kind of broke that connection with that person. You no longer want to bother with that situation. You're like trying to break that bond with whatever is causing you that grief. So you're breaking bonds with the situation that no longer serving you, with people who've been influencing you in a negative way. But it's still kind of leaving a lot of residue in your situation. You're still worried about it. You're still thinking about it. You're still trying to see how to avoid the conflict, maybe how to reunite with these people, or how to better the situation. So there's like inner conflict that is eating at you in the month of September, so occupying a lot of your mental thoughts. Maybe again, if you went to a doctor, you're trying to make decisions whether you want to proceed with the surgery, or maybe there's some legal or financial aspects that you need to worry about, and you're making decisions how to cut down on certain things, and maybe spendings, or how to legally go about the situation. So there's a lot on your mind, my dear Gemini. But in the future, we have the new solutions, new beginning. You will travel lightly. You will let go of all these burdens. Your soul will feel rejuvenated, renewed. After the rest, you will feel like the strength is returning to you. You will say, I'm going to look at this situation in a new way. I'm going to take this new inspiration. I will feel like the sun is illuminating and giving me new options. With the Fool, with the energy of naiveness, or with a new inspiration, with a childlike predisposition, with the lightness of your heart. Like, because of the lightness of your heart, you're able to move out of the situation in a more smooth way. You're taking this chance, you're taking this risk, you're taking this new opportunity. The doubts are leaving you, and you're taking the leap of faith. And there will be people who will support you. So you're starting this new journey, you're starting something new. Although something was scary, although something felt doubting, you will overcome these fears. You will overcome these energies of like disturbance or doubt, or inner argument. Whatever the events that were trying to scare you or deter you, you will overcome that through consideration, through taking your time, through not acting harshly, and you will find the outcome of the situation. The new journey begins. You're taking the leap of faith, and it's a new beginning. And in your fears, we have the grief, that is in your heart. There's some limitations, some things that held you behind. you know. But as we notice, it's a 10, so it's the end of the cycle. So whatever it was felt limiting to you, whatever the fears you had, whatever the scary thoughts that kind of took over your mind, you know, that is dying. So that person no longer exists. You no longer exist in that version. You know, whatever is arising is this totally new. Innocent person who's starting a new journey. They're saying goodbye to their fears and they're traveling light. They're leaving all that baggage behind, all that burden that was weighing them down. And in the environment, the new opportunity is given to you. It's a new chance. It's a new chance in relationships, new chance in partnerships, new chance to be visible, new chance to, you'll possibly find a new specialist, a new doctor, you will find new legal advice, you will find new solution and clarity. It's a new opportunity, new possibility. Again, it's new possibility in partnership, romantic, or at work. You know, it's ability to start new business or find a new skill, ability to communicate in a new way. You know, to have new, strong, clear thoughts, and your hopes and fears. And we have this Knight of Swords again. You are, you know, you're afraid to, you know, you always want to move too quickly. You want to see the result immediately. You know, you are searching that new opportunity. You feel like you haven't been moving fast enough, and so that your fear is to be in stillness. You know, you fear that state. You fear the state of being with yourself. You always need to be surrounded by people. You're searching the next activity. So your fear is, you know, not acting, not moving, not seeing the progress. And the outcome here is the Seven of Swords. You know, so sometimes we are cheating ourselves, or we are not being honest with ourselves. It's our ego that is making us scared, you know, like we feel like if we're not going to achieve something, that we are not worthy, you know. So it's time to be honest with yourself, you know, time to be honest with yourself, time to allow yourself to rest, to reorganize, regroup, to recoup, and then start that new journey, you know. So it could also mean that you know, you have to be careful with your personal possessions. You know, somebody around you might not be as honest, or you know, like if you leave your possessions in an unattended way, and some things might disappear. So there's somebody who might attack your personal possessions, or like your opinions, you know. So watch out for that. So let's see what we have with the Lenormand deck, what the outcome or what advice the Lenormand is giving us. And here we have a child, a stork, and a road, and all of the beautiful cards. So we definitely have a new beginning, new road. There's a chance for you. Something new is given. So the way out of the situation is given. And we have a child. So the child is something new. It's the beginning. Just the beginning of a new situation. The stork is definitely new opportunity, new inspiration, a new gift, new luck. So some of you will find out that you're pregnant. Some of you will be able to start a new business, and it's like a new way of life, you know, for you. So you'll be maybe learning something new, or working for someone in a new location, or relocating, or maybe thinking of traveling. So the new ideas come for you, how you're going to live your life. So something definitely new is entering your life, this new opportunity. The old you no longer will exist. A lot of fears are dying, but just be careful, and don't cheat yourself out of these new opportunities. Be completely honest with yourself. We need this childlike naivety. We need the honesty. We need to ask your inner child what it is that you want. Stop depending on the opinions of others. Stop depending on the surroundings. Stop depending on the society, you know, on other people's opinion. Be honest till the end, you know. Ask your soul what it is that you want to do, and do it. With your love suggestion here from the Angels of Romance, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So a lot of Geminis, at least in my surroundings, I noticed it's difficult for them to find that special someone, because I think their heart is still healing from something in the past, and the energy of the past is holding their heart. The energy of the past, it might be even related to parental lineage. If you're holding a grudge against your mother or your father, or you can't forgive your parents, then an energy is not allowing you to find your loved one, in your partner in this life. So carefully review how you, in your heart, how you feel about your parents. Also possibly your past relationships. Maybe you've been in a union with someone, and they're still obsessed about you, and you detest them, or you really push them away from your life. You cannot forgive them, or you feel repelled by them. So you need to, with compassion, heal that situation so the new can come into your life. So forgiving the past, having the lightness of the heart about the past situation will tremendously help you in order to find something new. So releasing those past wounds, okay, releasing them. So cutting ties with the past, sharp thoughts. So don't cheat yourself out of happiness because you are holding the grudge towards someone else. This is what we're talking about, because you, the one who has to forgive, your heart has to be light in order to invite something new into your life. You have to be innocent as a child. You have to see the new opportunity to find the new way of thinking, communicating, to find the new road for yourself. I love you all very much, my dear Gemini. What an interesting month for you is the month of September. Good luck, and I love you all.